You stand at the top of the Mizuki earthen rampart, the dawn air crisp and cool against your skin. The sky is a soft pink, slowly lightening to blue as the sun rises over the mountains. You breathe in deeply, feeling the stillness of the morning, the quietness of the world before it wakes. The rampart stretches out before you, a long, gentle curve of earth and stone, 1.2 kilometers of defensive wall built to protect against an invasion that never came. As you walk along the top of the rampart, the gravel crunches softly beneath your feet. You run your hand over the rough stone, feeling the texture, the bumps and ridges that have been worn smooth by time. The wall is old, over 1,300 years old, built after the Battle of Bekgang in 663 CE. You imagine the soldiers who stood here, watching the sea to the west, waiting for enemy ships that never arrived. The thought is almost surreal, the idea that this massive defense line, built with such effort and care, was never used. You stop and look out to the west, seeing the mountains rise up in the distance. The air is cool and damp, filled with the scent of damp earth and green growth. You can hear the sound of birds singing in the distance, their melodies weaving in and out of the silence. The world feels peaceful, serene, as if the very act of waiting has been frozen in time. You think about the soldiers who stood here, waiting for something that never came, their lives spent in anticipation of an event that would never occur. As you stand there, the sun rises higher in the sky, casting a warm glow over the landscape. You feel the heat on your skin, the gentle breeze rustling your hair. The world is waking up, slowly, quietly, as if it too is waiting for something to happen. You take a deep breath, feeling the stillness of the moment, the sense of time suspended. You are here, in this moment, standing on the top of the Mizuki earthen rampart, feeling the weight of history, the sense of waiting that has been embedded in this place for centuries. You begin to walk again, your footsteps slow and deliberate. The gravel crunches beneath your feet, the only sound in the stillness of the morning. You feel the rough stone beneath your hand, the texture of the earth and the weight of the wall. You are walking in the footsteps of the soldiers who came before you, who stood and waited for something that never came. The thought is haunting, yet peaceful, a reminder that sometimes the things we wait for never arrive, and yet, we are still here, standing, waiting. The sun rises higher in the sky, casting a warm glow over the landscape. You feel the heat on your skin, the gentle breeze rustling your hair. You stop and look out to the west, seeing the mountains rise up in the distance. The air is cool and damp, filled with the scent of damp earth and green growth. You can hear the sound of birds singing in the distance, their melodies weaving in and out of the silence. The world feels peaceful, serene, as if the very act of waiting has been frozen in time. You stand there for a moment, taking in the view, the sounds, the smells. The mountains in the distance seem to be shrouded in a thin mist, giving them a mystical quality. You can feel the weight of the wall beneath your hand, the rough stone a reminder of the labor that went into building this defensive line. As you stand there, a gentle breeze stirs the grasses and wildflowers that grow along the top of the wall, causing them to sway softly in the wind. The sound of the grasses rustling is like a gentle whisper, a soothing sound that seems to match the rhythm of your heartbeat. You feel your breath slowing, your body relaxing, as you take in the peacefulness of the scene. You begin to walk again, your footsteps slow and deliberate. The gravel crunches beneath your feet, the only sound in the stillness of the morning. As you walk, you notice the way the light falls on the stones, casting long shadows across the ground. The shadows seem to stretch out before you, like dark fingers reaching out to touch the distant mountains. You feel a sense of connection to the people who built this wall, who stood and waited for something that never came. You wonder what their lives were like, what they thought about as they stood watch, waiting for enemy ships that never arrived. As you round a bend in the wall, you see a figure in the distance. It's a woman, dressed in a simple white kimono, walking slowly along the top of the wall. She seems to be lost in thought, her eyes cast down at the ground. You watch her for a moment, wondering what brings her to this place. As you approach, she looks up, catching your eye. She smiles softly, and you smile back, feeling a sense of connection to this stranger. You continue to walk, and as you pass her, you notice the scent of incense wafting from her direction. The smell is familiar, yet distant, like a memory from childhood. You can't quite place it, but it seems to fit perfectly with the peacefulness of the scene. You walk for a while longer, the only sound the crunch of gravel beneath your feet. The wall begins to curve, following the contours of the earth. You see a tree growing out of the side of the wall, its branches twisted and gnarled with age. The tree seems to be leaning out, as if it's trying to get a better view of the surrounding countryside. You stop and touch the trunk, feeling the rough bark beneath your hand. The tree is old, older even than the wall, a reminder that some things endure long after the people who built them are gone. As you stand there, you notice the sound of running water in the distance. It's a gentle sound, like the burble of a small stream. You wonder where the sound is coming from, and you begin to walk in the direction of the noise. The sound grows louder, and you see a small stream running along the base of the wall. The water is crystal clear, reflecting the blue of the sky above. You stop and watch the water, feeling the peacefulness of the scene wash over you. The world seems to be slowing down, becoming quieter, as if it's holding its breath in anticipation of something. But what, you're not quite sure. You stand there, watching the water, feeling the stillness of the moment, the sense of time suspended. You stand there, watching the water, feeling the stillness of the moment. The stream runs gently, its gentle voice a soothing accompaniment to your thoughts. You notice the way the light dances on the water, creating 1,000 tiny diamonds that sparkle and shine. The sound of the stream grows quieter, as if it's slowly fading into the distance. You feel your breath slowing, your body relaxing, as you become one with the peacefulness of the scene. As you stand there, you notice a small wooden bridge crossing the stream. The bridge is old, its wooden slats worn smooth by time and weather. You walk across the bridge, feeling the gentle give of the wood beneath your feet. The sound of the stream grows louder for a moment, and then quieter, as you reach the other side. You stop and look back, watching the water flow gently beneath the bridge. The world seems to be holding its breath, as if it's waiting for something to happen. You continue to walk, following the stream as it winds its way through the landscape. The sound of the water grows quieter, until it's just a gentle whisper in the distance. You feel the stillness of the moment, the sense of time suspended. The world seems to be slowing down, becoming quieter, as if it's slowly coming to a stop. You walk for a while longer, the only sound the gentle rustle of the wind through the trees. As you walk, you notice the way the light is changing. The sun is beginning to set, casting a golden glow over the landscape. The shadows grow longer, stretching out across the ground like dark fingers. You feel a sense of peace, a sense of calm, as you watch the world slow down. The trees seem to be standing still, their leaves barely rustling in the breeze. The air is quiet, the only sound the gentle hum of insects in the distance. You come to a small clearing, surrounded by trees. In the center of the clearing is a small stone bench, worn smooth by time and weather. You sit down, feeling the cool stone beneath you. The world seems to be holding its breath, as if it's waiting for something to happen. But nothing happens, except the slow passage of time. The sun sets slowly, casting a golden glow over the landscape. The shadows grow longer, until they're swallowed up by the darkness. You sit there, feeling the stillness of the moment. The world is quiet, the only sound the gentle rustle of the wind through the trees. You feel your breath slowing, your body relaxing, as you become one with the peacefulness of the scene. The darkness deepens, until it's almost palpable. You feel the weight of the silence, the sense of time suspended. The world is quiet, still, and peaceful. And in this moment, you are at peace, your heart filled with a sense of calm and tranquility. The darkness closes in, gently, like a soft blanket. You feel your eyes growing heavy, your body relaxing, as you let go of the world and drift into the stillness.